Hi everyone, in this video we build a quiz application using core Java from scratch. The goal is not just to build a project but to revise important Java concepts like oops, array and loops, constructor, encapsulation and user input. But the end of this video you have a working console quiz application. So first of all, understand the problem. So problem is, what is the requirement of this project? First of all, in this project we need multiple questions. Always in quiz, 4 options and user input, score of your score and the correct answers. Okay, so it is a very simple Java core Java project. So now, but simple, but increase your logical thinking also. So now we start building that. So here I'm creating 3 classes. So main, question and question service. In main we just have some simple main where we are creating one our default main function. The default main function is public static void main. So just leave that right now and go to a question. In the question class, every question has some properties. So first of all, class name should be question, and class every question has some properties. So first string, take string answer and string options, option number A, option number B, string option number C and option number D. So all these things are using string, but id use int because of it has a integer behavior. Now we are just private all these things. Why privating? Because we don't want to show our this private code to anyone, to a user. So and this is all. Here the one concept comes, that the encapsulation. So encapsulation. Now the this now this these all these variables, instead of needs to access. So for accessing these things we have to set create the getter and setter. Instead of typing all those things, I am just generating it. IntelliJ give me this feature also. So take all those and just create these. So all getter and setters comes here. Now instead of typing instead of typing setting every field one by one, I use a constructor. So every object is initialized when it created. Okay, so now constructor, instead of typing also here, just create the constructor here. All these things should be there because we need all these things. So now constructor is created here. So now for that time, leave that class and come to the service, question service section. So this question service section is one of the important class here, because now we need a class that actually run the quiz. Okay, now class name is question service. Okay, now the class name is question service. Here first of all we wanna create one array here, question uh, question question. Okay, this question and is equals to new. So here I create the array here, and I am just taking 3 questions here. So here 3 questions should be come, but we just have to access these questions also I am using array because, and yes, I am using this array because it is a small application. In a real project these questions should come from database, but in this array is also very beneficial because we are not typing any question one by one. It just store questions in a sequential way. Okay, now add some questions. So by for adding these questions we have to create one simple constructor also here, the public um, yes, we just create this. Now what we gonna do, we wanna access these. So this is a simple construct pure is true, which is come uh, yes, it is a constructor of this class. So now we are accessing question from 0 is equals to new what, new question, and it need id. So here id is come, it come from this question. Okay, id this, and we create these things. Okay, now id is there. uh, Now string, no, not like that, like that. Now question is, take any question, is what is java. Okay, not what is java, just take some small question, what is the size of int. Okay, now options, so the size of int 2 or option 4 or option 6 or option 8. Okay, it is very as simple as that. Now last in this, the answer is answer is should be 4 always, yes. Now and now copy this. Now I am copying this just to um, fast do it as much as fast. Now 2 3 3. So I am accessing from 1 0 index, 1 index, and to second index. Just change the question, the size of double, the size of float. Okay, so just change that, the size of double is 8 always, and it's the 4, the answer is. So this is the simple till now. Now after that, what we gonna do, uh, now let's display every question. Okay, so for displaying every question, I am just creating one another method here, one method here, play quiz. Okay, it is a method. Now what we gonna do, int I start from 0 here, and for start, so I am just taking so yes, it give me a for loop. It will take first this question and give it to me, give that to me, then second, then third. Now inside this we have to set the logic of it. Now we have to get the question now. So to getting the question number, so get q dot get id. Very simple, it is very simple, and just copy it and say here that question. Here we don't need any text, and we are now getting our question here. We get our question here. Now get answer. So we are not printing answer here. South now q dot options a, and we also just for a good, as a good programmer, I have to clean my, and it should be more interactive way. So option a, so here, so now just copy it. Yes, so option, we are getting option b, c, d, and here option b, option c, option d. Now we take all these things. Now we have to take a user input here, our requirement, it is a requirement. So south choose choice 1. Okay, now scanner is used, sc is equals to new scanner from input. Okay, we are taking input from. After that we have to, yes, we have to one now create one another array here, just to take the 3 question input answer. So select, there is a selection string select option, not answers, yes, selected, just say selections. Okay, now here back to the code right now. And here selection, we are storing that selection in this array, and just say is equals to, yes, we are doing this. So now we have to also increment this. Now after that south, just for a space, nothing more than that. So it will run. Now what we gonna do now, that yes, just create one another for loop here to print selection string s, sorry, string s selection, and we just shout what, our s. Okay, s. After that we have to check the score, it is also a requirement. So for score we are just creating one another public void score, your score, int start with score 0, and for that for loop should be there, int I is equals to 0, and I goes to the question length. Yes, and in this question q I q u e, okay, then string actual answer is equals to q u e dot q u e dot, okay, get answer, and then string user answer is equals to from selection. Okay, we are, because we store these things here na. So now after that we have to take one logic here. If actual, yes, actual answer is equals to a user answer, so score should be plus plus, okay, otherwise out from for loop and just print that your score is this. Okay, this is very good, give me that. After that uh, after that we, our last requirement is public void what are the right answers, right ans w answers. So our right answers should be, it is a very simple, they are coming from, so the correct answer, right answer are, right answers are sought question number 1, question number 1, and the question is what is the size of int. And here what we gonna do, we just say that question array of 0 get answer, get question. So here we get the question, get answer, get answer, get answer, get answer, yes. So just copy that, and for all other questions we just taking there from there and just type there and say it as a 2, as a 3, and it come from index 1, index 2, and the second question is this, and the last question is what is the size of float. Simple. So it is all done, I think. There, now there is one another thing we have to do, that we have to create two string method. So we are not mm, just it give us a certain type of what, how to say that, um, uh, certain type of form, a gentle syntax. Yes, it give a very good syntax, so overriding from there. So now call all those things, hope so they will work. So our first is, so our first is play. So just first of all, yes, we have to create the object. QUES question service is equals to new, and service to call. Now calling these things, first of all, uh, play dot what is your score dot right answers. Simple. Now we have to run this and check whether it running or showing any error or something. So it takes some time. Here is the running. So output is there. Okay, it saying that what is the size of array. So it is a 4. Enter. Why it is okay, it's showing me all questions, so it will we will check later. 8. Now it null is filled. Now last is 4. So my score is 3, and these are my inputs. The correct answer, what is the size of 4? Yes. Let's check whether it show me if I incorrect any question. So I am saying that int size is 2, so double size is 8, and let's say that 6 is the size of float. So it will show that your score is this and correct answers are these. So hope so you find well that how is these things work. So the conclusion is, today we build a quiz application using core Java. Along with the way we revised class objects, constructor, encapsulation, array, loop, method, scanner, and basic business logic. So that's all these things. So thank you for watching this video.